Well, these days, stuff like Percolator. Because I was thinking about songs that I don't really know. I can't even think right now. So I really don't even be doing like most of the house songs. I just dance to it. There you go. But it has to be something like upbeat or not that old. Hint, I love house music. I just like to have fun, like to dance, and like I said before, because I know when I go places, I hear a lot of people saying to me that they was afraid to get on the floor until I got out there. I don't have to have nobody out there with me, people. You best to get your groove on while you can. You hear me? So I'm saying that to say, don't let nobody else stop your shine. When you get ready to go to a party, if you want a two-step, you want to just walk to the side or do you. Just do you. I'm not asking nobody to do how I dance or dance like me. Just do you.
This right here. It's for me. I don't move for the spotlight. I don't dance for the eyes. When the rhythm come find me, I just open inside. Let it roll through my shoulders. Let it fall to my feet. Every part of me listen. Every part of me speak. I remember my body. I remember the way I could breathe into silence and just drift in the sway. Ain't no rush, ain't no proving, ain't no need to be seen. When I'm deep in this feeling, I'm exactly where I need to be. I'm in my body. That's enough for me. I'm in my body. That's where I'm free. I'm in my body. Don't need nothing else when the music hold me. I just be myself. It get quiet around me, even when the room loud, like a wave in the ocean, moving under the crowd. I don't follow the pattern, I don't chase what they do. I just stay in the center, let it carry me through. Every step got a memory, every turn got a name. All the women before me, dancing here in my frame. I feel hands on my back now, though I'm here on my own. When I move, I'm not solo, I'm a whole lineage grown. I'm in my body, that's enough for me. I'm in my body, that's where I'm free. I'm in my body, don't need nothing else when the music hold me. I just be myself.
It's the fact that you can only dance to that song so much without me not feeling it anymore. That's just my point. I've danced to all the old stuff as I was growing up. I don't want to hear it again. And it's okay if I do. I'm just not going, it's not going to gravitate to me like it would gravitate to the other people. I don't want to keep hearing the same thing over and over again. Each party you go to, I don't want to keep hearing the same thing from different DJs just in different rotation. I heard that last week at the party. I'm not doing that. But no, I like different music. And it don't really matter if it's like, I would say something like more up, because I can gravitate to like slower songs as well. Groove tracks, yes. Mellow tracks too. Just something different, just not the same old things that we've been hearing. Why it gotta be like that? And it's so much out there. But like I said before, that come from them playing the same thing. So I don't think it would probably be that way if they just expanded their music. Seriously, just expand the music and different strokes, different folks.
Right.
So I don't like going to the party, like I said before, sitting down. That ain't me. I'm gonna get up and act a fool. I gotta act crazy. Gotta do something. And like I said before, liquor helps. Nah, they bought me dick shit alcohol. No, I'm not. It just helps. I also do the same. DJs that I know, but DJs that I don't know as well. I'm more on that side. I want to hear something new, so I want to experience different DJs. And you go to like the north side and west side, you hear different things, different DJs. They not bad, you know, give them a little airplay and they be all right. So it's time for them to shine. And it's time for others to just pass the torch, you know, so other people can shine and, you know, you had your time, let the others shine for a little while, you know, give everybody their little break. Somebody gave you one, so give it to somebody else. Just pass the torch. I was young. I don't know, I can't remember how old I was, but I just know I love house music, and coming from my mama, I just been dancing since I could hear any type of tune. And I was never actually afraid to do it. I just dance. You know how kids be when they just, girl, but I just be doing the most, getting loose and everything. Like once I hear a tune, I'm gone. But I just love music. I can't say 10, 9, early on. The Fort days, back in those days, or probably early on because I was going to Screaming Wheels back in the days and other party places. So Screaming Wheels is this skating rink in Gary, Indiana that everybody used to go to like on the weekends. So the bus that everybody used to get on, you know, you pay your way. You pay your way, you get on the bus and it drives to Gary, Indiana, and we go out there to party for a couple of hours, skate and dance, and then we all get back in the bus and come on back home. So that would happen like mostly on the weekends, on Fridays, and some Saturdays we'll go, but mostly on Fridays. That would happen all the time, like every week. But I was faithfully there, so look me up, I'm probably on some stuff. Girl, it was like different groups, because I've actually been in groups before, but at that moment it was like phase 2, you know, House-O-Matics things, they was going like that like every weekend, but I was in phase 2, so.
Okay.
I also been in a group called Pack Unit for like all girls. That was, you know, yay high, we was growing up. So, you know, we had to do our little girl thing. But it was a nice group. Everybody knew how to dance. We had different styles, you know, so I would say one style isn't like everybody else's, so everybody's different, so everybody danced different. So we all had our different styles of dancing, and I liked my girl group. I really didn't like to battle. I would just dance.
Okay.
But yeah, back in the days, they had battles.
Okay.
But I wouldn't really like battle nobody. They would come to me and I would just dance. You can call it what you want, but as far as me actually just going to somebody and trying to battle them, never. I wouldn't do that. So
okay.
I just like dancing. But it do make it a little bit more interesting.
Yeah, now it does.
You know, it make
really
it a little bit more interesting.
It adds energy.
Right, and it adds just like you said, and we need energy in these parties. We need it so bad because Chicago has really changed from the house music that I know. I remember back in the days, house music was played all throughout the party, and it was just house music. At the end of the party, they would play your little slow jam. You know, that's when you get ready to know who you getting ready to go home with. You know how they go. But everybody grabbed their little piece of slow dance, everybody getting ready to go home. But it was just straight house music. It wasn't all this stuff that they incorporating into house music today. But it's okay, because I'm not a DJ. I'm just saying, I'm a dancer. But I want to dance to, like, if I go to a party, I want it to be energy.
Yes.
I don't like a lot of people, like, just sitting around, not doing nothing, eating. And that's okay, because people do it, but a party ain't a party until you get up and dance. Even if you two-step all day, you do what you do. You do what you know how to do. Even if you don't know how to do what the next man doing, you do what you know how to do. That's a party. You get up and move. You have fun. You gotta just enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? To me, music makes me dance.
Yes.
Especially if it's the right music. Now, some stuff I can just sit there. But if it's the right music, I'm gonna get up and move. I can't just go to a party and just sit the whole time and eat or drink. But you know, I want to have fun, so I get up and I move. I don't come out the house to sit down.
Right, you can do that at home.
Man,
eat and drink at the house, right?
You know, some people probably need that liquid courage, but I don't need that liquid courage. I'm gone. But it helps. But I'm gone. You know, I just like to have fun. So that's just me. And I say when you go to a party, get it in. You only got one life. Live it.
My name is Roxanne. People call me Roxy or Rox on Pier 31. Ooh, beautiful Pier 31 in Chicago. Yeah, I just love dancing, all kinds of dance. I started, I guess, like a lot of people, with Prince and Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson videos and trying to copy what they were doing back in the day. And then my sister, she also, she had a dance troupe that she made up called Protege. And so I became a part of that, and we were dancing in different places. I didn't go a whole lot of places. I was more so a homebody. But whenever I could get out, I went with them, and they were older, and so we would just dance it up. And my sister actually is more so in house music as far as old school house. And so she was more in that era. I recently, I would say probably in the last 8 to 10 years, got involved in house music. So I first got started just looking for something to do, and of course having a love for dance. did stepping already. I was doing salsa and different types of Latin dances, and so I just wanted to broaden my dance repertoire, so to speak. So, I just got it started as soon as I could. But the one that comes to mind is going to Renaissance with my sister for her birthday. Yeah, Renaissance is, I guess, a lounge on King Drive, and I want to say 47, off of 47. It's not just house music, but they have house music at the time on Sundays, but they also had house hip hop, R&B, a variety of music available for people that like a variety of genres. At this time, my favorite is Afro House. Okay. I love Afro House. I love, I would say new school, but Afro House especially. There must be something about the drums and the bass and just the beat, just make you want to just move and just be free, so to speak, to do whatever type of movements that you want to do. I guess it's been Family Den. Okay. It's not too far from where I live, and they have a variety of nice music, DJs, Steve McNeil Maestro, Alicia, and then they have not only their residents, Mickey Calvin, got to say his name, right. But not only their residents, but they have other people, guest DJs come out. On the wall, the cheers, or the black cheers, or something like that. Yes. It's like that. It's like a family thing. Yeah, it's like a family vibe, and people everyone knows your name, like they say in Cheers. Exactly. I really like the things that's along the lake. It's like a straight shot from where I live. It's further east, but it's like a straight shot. So yeah, those would be my favorite. The attic. I love the atmosphere. I love the people. I love how we can just chill out and have the tents, and people just enjoy the weather and enjoy company, the vibe, so to speak. Trying to hit those Michael Jackson video moves, or line dancing, stepping, salsa, any type of ballroom dancing. There's an order to it. But with house music, just free to do whatever you want to do. So that's why I really, really love house music. I can do whatever I want to do to the music and just enjoy myself. There's no judgment. Mm-hmm. As far as, she's not that good, she's a beginner or intermediate or whatever. Saying in regards to R&B and hip hop, as far as the look you have to have, and even more so like when I go stepping, I really enjoy stepping. I enjoy the partner work, but people are decked out to the nines sometimes, and it's like, do I fit here? Am I okay? Am I underdressed? And so that is something that you don't have to worry about or think about in regards to house music. I'm like, I got to get a new outfit every week.
let's just say by paying, you know, giving homage, giving the flowers to the house heads that passed away, you know, to some pioneers of the art that you was telling me about earlier. If you want to tell the audience, you know, who that we lost recently.
Keith Nunley.
And who is he, for those that don't know?
A singer with the group J.M. Silk. He was my sister friend, Andronetta and Angela. So yes,
Wow.
Rest in peace. He's the one, I believe, that introduced my sister to house music. He was one of the people, him and James Gordon, aka Huncho, and Kevin Wortham. So they used to come to our house and listen to house music and have a good time. And then she started listening to the Hot Mix 5. And yes, that's how I was introduced. They introduced her and she introduced me to house music.
So what was that time like? Like what was the energy like? And like I know like everybody was so young, you know, so what was that energy like, that raw energy like back then?
Man, I can't explain it. You just hear a beat and you just immediately like, this is, oh man, I love it. I love the dance, so that's what it was.
So before you got introduced to house music, you was already a dancer.
Oh yes, most definitely.
Okay.
Most definitely.
Okay, but
yes.
And so before house, what was your music of choice that would like that just move you?
Probably like what they would call it, not disco, old school.
Okay.
Probably like old school. Old school music. All that Dusties.
Okay, there we go. The
all
Dusties.
That Dusties.
And see, look,
all that.
you giving them insight to black culture because the world don't know what Dusties mean.
Yeah,
so you gotta tell the world what Dusties like Teddy Pendergrass.
Yeah, all that.
Give them the rundown, like the shy lights. You know what I'm saying?
All that, yes.
All that good stuff.
Yes.
The floaters.
Yes, all that.
So basically, kind of more. You was a little bit tapped into kind of music of the stepper scene as well, a little bit.
Yeah. Well, some steppers, some what they call it, bop. All that. Old school.
It's
blues,
old school, period.
Yeah,
Okay.
all that. Yes.
And so, as you became introduced to house and came into the scene, like, what was that feeling like? Did y'all have any idea back then, like, what it would become today, that you basically were building a whole community?
Nah, I ain't thinking that. I just like, I love music. I love to dance. So I'm like, wow, this is something big. Something big. Like, oh, wow. Going on for generations and generations. So hopefully from her generation to my generation to my son and then beyond that. Yes. Carry on the legacy.
Yeah, and I do want to commend you and give you your flowers, because as I was talking to you when I first asked you to do this interview, like, I feel like you and the other dancers that basically are just so consistent, like, you guys are the scene. Like, without y'all, there would be no house music, honestly.
Wow. I feel honored. I'm like, whoa, when you ask me, I'm like, what? I just love to dance. I do what I do. I cheer on other people, hype them up, they hype me up, and we just vibe off one another.
Yeah. fun and just releasing, you know, and just getting our problems off for the day and all of that good stuff.
My cousin joked. She was like, my cousin Star, she joked. She's like, you always at some house music stuff. I'm like, that's what I love to do. I love to dance. It does something to my soul. It's different. I love all music, but it just does something to me. And then one of my buddies, they like, why you be dancing with your eyes closed? And I'm just like, I just be in my own little zone, my own little world. They like, somebody might try to, I'm like, I don't be worried about that. Try to do something. I ain't worried about that.
Right,
yes, spiritual.
Right, because they don't understand our community here is a little bit different than a lot of the communities and like a lot of the other scenes like hip hop, you know, because tell them about the house community, we don't really have problems like other genres of music.
Yeah, right. But I mean, all it takes is one bad apple, but hey, we ain't with that.
Right, for the most part, we just chill, we just come together and, you know, love and
try
happiness.
to as one. Unity, that's what it's about.
And so give us
love.
Get that spot off of me. It's off. Okay. It's authentic shit. We out here. All right. We out here, goddammit.
You like, we out here. We outside.
We outside. Okay. And by the way, please tell the audience, tell the world where we are today.
Jackson Park, GV Disco.
All right, GV Disco. We
yes.
at Jackson Park, the home of the chosen few as well. So yeah, Jackson Park is a home to a lot of great music, a lot of great community. And when's the first time you started coming to GV Disco?
Ooh. I'm trying to remember. I'm thinking 2022, 23.
Okay.
Yeah, started coming.
See, now when I saw you, I thought you was coming here like way longer than that. Like,
no.
I thought you was an OG of the GV Disco game.
No. New to the scene.
Okay, and what do you like about this community out here?
Oh, they a vibe. They like every summer that they have this every Sunday from probably like Labor Day to about, I mean not Labor Day, Memorial to like after Labor Day. They can't wait. They be so excited. They like, when y'all having it? Yeah, it normally be like that Sunday at that Mother's Day Sunday through maybe after Labor Day, and they can't wait. They be so excited to get out here and dance and vibe. The vendors, just everybody, the people, they love it.
Yes, and I really love it because again, I was new, and like I came out here and y'all made me feel at home. You know, you made me feel like family.
That's what it's about.
Yes.
Family and unity and love.
Absolutely. And so what advice would you give to the audience as to like how to get the youth more involved in house music? Because I feel like this is a genre of music that promotes, you know, non-violence, you know, that promotes like unity. So how can we get the kids more involved?
Starts at home. All it takes is the parent to play the music, the kid listen to it, and just go from there. The beat. Let the beat go home.
Yes.
Get you moving. Get you moving and grooving.
All right. So do you have any other like last words that you would like to share?
That's pretty much as I'm glad my sister Angela introduced me to it. Someone else introduced her. And once I was introduced, I would go with my buddy Steve. We would go to the prop house. They said a warehouse closed in 80-something, but someone told me there was another warehouse. But going to the warehouse, the prop house, the Hummingbird back in the day, all the little spots, Mendel, all the little spots, those ones I remember. Because I wasn't one of the ones that got into the club. I waited till I was old enough to get into the club to go, so I didn't.
You wasn't sneaking out when you was like 15.
Nah, I wasn't doing that.
So you was like
I waited till I was old enough and I went. And thank God, I from there to now, I'm like, yes, I love it.
Right? Cause see, yeah, I didn't start being able to get out in the streets till like Sawyer's days.
Okay.
That's when I
heard of that, but
was able to. It was on you know where Baseline is now on Michigan, like 20-something Michigan. I think it was like on that spot.
Okay.
But yeah, I was into my like late teens.
My buddy said we went to the music box, but I don't recall. And he mentioned Medusa's
on the north side.
In the Riviera, but some of them I don't recall, but the main ones was the Prop House, like that, and then the warehouse that I thought it was the warehouse. They said it wasn't that in 80-something, but I remember going in the 90s. So if it wasn't the warehouse, I know it one of them spots.
Had the warehouse energy and the same people was going.
Yes.
So yes, audience, you guys are bearing witness to an OG in the game here. She's been building community and building family for decades and keeping this music and keeping this scene alive. And yeah, so again, I just want to give you your flowers and, you know, tell you thank you for keeping this music going, because, you know, without us, what would it be?
Thank you for that.
Because Chicago
thank you for
set
the
the
flowers,
standards.
but I feel I'm a dancer. But what you say I done, if I've done it, then that was a blessing to everyone. Thank you.
Right.
God bless.
Absolutely. Hello, everybody. My name is Nikki G. I am a big lover and dancer of house music since I was a wee little bitty child. I actually believe that I came into this world dancing to house music. So I'm a lover of house music. I'm a big fan. I am a dancer. I am a songwriter, and I am a poet. And I also have my own YouTube channel for children. So I am here and ready to just share my love and passion of house music with everybody. We are at the Pier 31st Street Beach, one of my favorite house music spots actually. Tonight, 31st Street, every Thursday at the Pier, we have house music all night long. House music all night long, and it's one of my favorite places to dance during the summer. It's been going on for quite some time. I don't know the exact number of years, but I do know that it's been multiple years and a very, very long time, but I don't know the exact number. The beaches have been very instrumental in the house music culture because we have many fantastic DJs, so many, too many to name, that are playing music at the beaches, and we're able to come out for me, myself, as a dancer and as a fan, to listen to the house music and to be out in nature. So when house music meets nature, it's a win-win situation from everybody because you're experiencing the beats from the music, from the DJs, and it's like, I mean, come on, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you can come to any of the beaches and experience house music. And to experience it with nature is just really an amazing experience. I just think it's a blessing to see how far we've come.
Absolutely.
From where we were at that time. And like you said, house music it's more than about music. It's about community. It's about diversity. It's about love. It's about peace. And I think it's very important to showcase and to highlight this because this is one of the iconic things that embodies Chicago. And like you just said, to piggyback on what you just said, the representation of violence, that's a small snippet of Chicago. We need to show its rich cultural history and diversity and where we've come from. Like you said, the riots into where we are today. Eclectic, because I see diversity. I see different cultures coming together and celebrating the history of house music. My first experience was with the love of house music is when I was a little bitty girl. And first and foremost, I want to say I just think that house music is the soundtrack of my life. It really is. It just embodies what I love. And I can remember as a very young girl starting with the basement parties. and going into the basements of my friends, having these parties, and I'm like, this music is just making me want to just dance, and it just filled my soul. And then branching out from there, one of my favorite spots when I was younger was, of course, the Music Box, Ron Hardy, Mendel, with the house music parties at Mendel, Steve Sale Curley, Farley, Frankie. I was there. I was there from the very beginning. I can take you inside the Music Box with a dance floor, no seats, and I just remember the light, and I just remember the music just pounding. If you're not moving and grooving and dancing, then why are you here? Because that's what it was all about. And like you said, sweating on the walls, it was just such a vibe, and everybody was welcome. There was no discrimination. It was truly about unity, about love, and about peace and freedom. That's what house music embodies, is freedom. And then going to the house parties at the high schools, such as Mendel, and I remember Quigley South, and just all the high schools started having the house parties as a way pretty much to raise money for the schools. And just being at Mendel, I just remember electricity. I just remember my soul being filled up. I remember circles, just dancing in the circles. I remember scarves. They would do the scarf dance, and they would take the scarves and they would twirl them around. And it was just such a wonderful, eclectic vibe where everyone was accepted. And to me, that's what house music embodies: love, peace, and total acceptance and non-discrimination. So house music is just, it was just a whole vibe. And it was just more than music, because it was a culture too. So we made sure we had our cute little outfits on, my friends and I. What are we wearing? We're going to Mendel. You know, Frankie's gonna be there. What are we wearing? Steve Still Curly, Farley. So we just had to get our little outfits and everything together so we could look cute and we can dance. We had the loose flowing clothing, and just, it was just, like I said, it was more than music. It was like a community, and it still is today. And at the time, I don't think we really knew how big it would get and that it would, you know, transcend the world. You know, at that time, we were just kids having a good time, with the DJ being the conductor or even like the pastor, and we're just feeling it and moving to the beat and moving our feet. So we were just having a wonderful, great time. But for me, it was more than that, because at that time, my dad was ill, and I didn't know how to emote properly. I didn't know what to do with my emotions. So house music for me is very personal, because it literally helped to heal my soul, because my father was ill, dying from cancer, and he passed away. So house music for me transcended, you know, it helped me to transmute my feelings of pain into something different, because I didn't know what to do with those big emotions, you know, at that time. So when we say house music healed the soul, literally it healed my soul. And I think as time went on and more artists, and we start seeing it more mainstream, and BMX taking over and playing the house music, and we continue to see it grow, then we knew, hey, this is going to be iconic. But in the very beginning, I think we were just having a wonderful time and just loving it, and still to this very day, just loving it. The people, the culture, the feel, the dress, just everything about it.
Can you stand up for a minute and show us what your outfit in its entirety and what you have on right now?
Absolutely. So I have on, okay, during the time house music, we had like a lot of loose fitting clothing, and it was about originality, your uniqueness, and self-expression. So it wasn't a cookie cutter approach for you to follow. So everybody had their own individuality. So eclectic, if you will. So it has a lot to do with being eclectic, being unique, and being one's own self and self-expression. So that's one of the things that drew me to house music, because I can express myself creatively. And I think that's huge. To be able, anytime you're able to be your true, authentic self, that's amazing. And I think that's what we were able to do with this culture. There were so many songs, so it's just really hard to just remember because there were so many tracks, so much feeling. But I just remember to very vividly be able to creatively express myself when I heard Dindada, because it was just, there were no real words. It was just Dindada, and it's just like a way to just move your body. It was just so, I just can't even explain and put it in words, just hearing the lyrics, the sounds, and it just made you just want to move your body, and it just really made you want to express yourself and just shake your body. So that's one of the iconic ones. And I can tell you a story as a young girl in high school walking down the corridor to Jesse Saunders' Those Pretty Girls. I remember just me and my friends, we just loved that song, and we would just be walking down the hallway, listen here, honey. So that's one of the ones. It's like, it's house, bring down the walls, jack your body, jack my body. I mean, we could just go on and on and on. Music is the key. You know, as house music evolved, there are just so many songs and so many tracks that we could just be here for hours just talking about that. Peace Pipe is one of my favorites, and let me make sure I say this right now. One of my favorites now is Apala la Luz. So I really love that because they just make you want to shake your body. And Clash, I used to love that. They used to play that a lot at Medusa's. And I just remember at Medusa's just really losing it and just banging my head. And oh, I could just keep going on. Stand in Line, come on. Old Black Betty, Ramalama. We just, Paul Johnson, Get Down, Down. We're just going to keep going and keep going and keep going with that. So there are a lot of songs that, like I said, have been the background and shaped my life. We can't forget Follow Me. I mean, CeCe Peniston. We could just keep going. I Need You. We can't forget Sylvester. We have to. I Need You. We have to mention that. Yes, yes. Yeah, we have to mention that. Just so many different artists. So much, just a plethora of music out there.
I'm the woman of the house. When I move, lights dim down. I'm the woman of the house. Feel that bass in the ground. I'm the woman of the house. Ain't no need to announce. I'm the woman of the house. When I step, it go down. Slow burn, I don't rush the flame. Whole room lean when I say my name. Not loud, but they feel my weight. In the groove, yeah, I shift the space. Hips toe low like a secret camp. Kick drum land every time I step. Egg it when I turn that way. Like a night, got something to say. I don't dance, I arrive and hit every line. Got a vibe in it when I move. Time dissolve a bit like the floor. Got my name in it. I'm the woman of the house. When I move, lights dim down. I'm the woman of the house. Feel that bass in the ground. Now, I'm the woman of the house. Ain't no need to announce. I'm the woman of the house. When I step, it go down. Back slow, roll, let it breathe a while. Caught a rhythm in between a smile. Eyes closed, let the body lead. I don't chase, I just let it be. Hands trace air like a memory. Every move got a remedy. From the root to the crown I rise. You can see it but can't define. Heat build up, no words involved. Just a feeling that don't dissolve. Everybody in sync somehow, but the center is right here now. Don't rush, stay right there. Feel it move through the air. No need to explain. Just let go of your name. I'm the woman of the house.
Well, at its inception, because I'm going to always go back to the inception of house music, there was no particular dance that everybody did. There may have been some combinations that were in common, but it was pretty much about being eclectic, about being your true, authentic self, about feeling the beat. And to me, the beat is so great, it just authentically moves you. So I know that there are some dances that have been named, but to me, because of what house music represents, peace, love, freedom. Let's go back to that word freedom. So I just believe that that's truly what house music embodies: freedom, originality, to be able to put your fear to the rear. No fear. So if you have no fear, you're not trying to follow any mold. You are unapologetically you. And I believe that's what house music has always embodied. So I don't really subscribe to any particular type of dancing or style, although it may be incorporated into the moves. And that's how I see it. Absolutely, I agree with that 1000%, because you're gonna feel the beat, and you may be doing a tribal dance, you may be spinning around, because if you think of house music, it's a mixture of different types of movements. And it's always been a non-judgmental, safe place. So I don't think anybody should be concerned within their head, oh, am I doing the farmer, am I doing the pot de beret right? Because that takes away from your own uniqueness. And that's what house music always embodied, this safe communal space. You do not have to follow any social constructs. You don't. Have the freedom to just be authentically you, because the bravest person on the planet is the person who is not afraid to be their true, authentic self. And that's what, from my world, from my perception, that's my belief system. House music has always been with me. Like I said, from a little bitty girl, it's been the background soundtrack of my life. As house music transformed and grew and evolved, so did I. So I was always right there with it, no matter how it changed or how it evolved from the 80s to the 90s to the 2000s. Wherever house music is, whatever scene that house music evolves at, I'm there. So I never missed a beat. I never stopped. I never paused. When BMX went off the air, I continued on. I continued to go out. I continued to find clubs that played house music. And I'm laughing right now because I'm thinking of my children, because all of my children grew up on house music. And that's what they know. From inside of the womb, I'm dancing and I'm jacking to house music. Whatever venue, wherever it's going on, I'm there. If it's at the prop house, I'm there. Wherever it is, I'm there. So this very single day. So as it evolved, as it moved out to different clubs, because you know the names of the clubs and everything changed over time, I'm there. I'm showing up and I'm showing out. If it's at a rooftop, I'm there. I'm showing up, I'm showing out. I never abandoned house music, and house music has never abandoned me.
We think about black, we say black is a color. But black is not a color. It is a frequency. And a frequency is the quality and quantity of the intelligence of any living organism. Keep that in your mind. So our unity as the original people of the planet Earth is predicated upon us knowing and having an understanding, overstanding, understanding of cosmic law, absolute law as it pertains to blackness. There's been this subtle attack on blackness from various areas. Black, again, is usually categorized with colors. However, in science, it is not considered a color. It is considered the root of all colors. I go back to our definition. Color is frequency. Frequency is the quality and quantity of intelligence of any living organism. What we're going to do is we're going to talk about blackness.